Have you ever wondered what it would be like to know the future? Imagine knowing precisely the events that will shape the Korean Peninsula, as if you had a map of destiny in your hands. Today, we'll dive into the Korean prophecies that accurately predicted the future of the peninsula. Stories of mysterious prophets who, in a surprising way, revealed the paths to national fortune. But why does this matter to you? We live in an uncertain world, full of challenges and unexpected twists. It's easy to feel lost, not knowing which direction to take. What if I told you that these prophecies are not just ancient stories, but rather guides that can help us navigate turbulent times? I will tell you about these prophets and their predictions, revealing mysteries that defy logic and touch our soul. Let's explore together how these predictions can offer valuable insights and solutions to the pain and uncertainty we all face. Imagine being able to predict crises, knowing when to act and how to prepare for the future. Watching these prophecies is not only a fascinating pastime, but an opportunity to transform our vision and our destiny. It's time to connect with ancient wisdom and discover how it can light our path. Prepare yourself for an immersive journey through time, where each prophecy reveals not only the future of a nation, but also clues about our own future. Let's discover together how these ancient mysteries can guide us to a safer and more prosperous tomorrow. Come with me and see how predictions from centuries past can bring hope and clarity to today. Because in the end, we all look for answers, and perhaps they are closer than we imagine. Have you heard of the greatest scientists in history?
Albert Einstein, John von Neumann and Nikola Tesla.
They changed the world with their discoveries. Einstein created the theory of relativity, which explains incredible things about space and time. Von Neumann invented the logic we use in computers and smartphones. Tesla discovered alternating current, which revolutionized the use of electricity. Hey, you're watching now. Did you like the content? So don't leave without subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. This is super important for us to continue bringing you these incredible stories and fascinating predictions. Your subscription and your like, they are like fuel for us. They motivate us and help us reach more people. Plus, by subscribing, you won't miss any news and you'll be the first to know about our next videos. Thumbs up right now. Together, we can explore even more mysteries and reveal surprising secrets. But what you may not know is that, during World War II, the United States government brought together these geniuses for a secret project. In 1943, the US was facing major problems with German submarines, known as U-boats. These submarines threatened American ships, and something needed to be done. So Einstein, von Neumann, Tesla, and other brilliant scientists were called on a top-secret mission called the Philadelphia Experiment. The aim was to make a warship invisible to enemy radars. The idea was to use a powerful magnetic field to bend light around the ship, making it disappear. But what they found on board was frightening. Of the 180 crew, only 20 survived. Many were missing, others died from electrocution or radiation, and some had strange physical and mental symptoms. The American government, seeing the disaster, canceled the experiment immediately. However, the idea that they achieved not only invisibility, but also teleportation, fascinated the military, who continued to research in secret, leading to the Montauk Project after the war. These stories only came to light when Al Bielek, who claimed to have participated in the experiments and traveled through time, published a book called The Philadelphia Experiment and UFO Conspiracy. Bielek described how, after the experiment, he woke up in the year 2379, in a future where cities were covered by giant domes to protect against radiation, and humanity lived in floating cities thanks to anti-gravity technology. Although their stories were initially met with skepticism, other witnesses began to emerge with similar accounts, increasing the story's credibility. Among these witnesses were the brothers Duncan and Edward Cameron, who also claimed to have traveled through time during the experiment. They reported falling into a glowing tunnel in the sea, which took them to the year 1953, where they met John von Neumann, who had developed a time machine. According to these reports, The time machine allowed frequent trips to the past and future, but the American government kept these discoveries an absolute secret. The USS Eldridge crew list, verified by scholars, actually included the names mentioned by survivors, lending more credibility to their stories. In addition to these scientific adventures, other historical figures left their marks with impressive predictions. One of them was Shirdi Sai Baba, a highly respected saint in India. Sai Baba appeared in the village of Shirdi, where he performed miracles and taught that God is one and is love. His predictions about a golden age for humanity, full of harmony and love, are especially touching. Hildegard von Bingen, an incredible woman from the Middle Ages, also left a legacy of visions and prophecies. She was a German nun, writer, composer, philosopher, and visionary. Despite the difficulties of her time, Hildegard wrote about her spiritual visions and future changes in the world, predicting great transformations and natural disasters that would shape humanity. Rudolf Steiner, an Austrian philosopher and mystic, predicted major social and spiritual changes for 2025. He believed that human consciousness would become more inward and spiritual, and that new technologies would radically change our everyday lives. He also warned of the importance of dealing ethically with these innovations to avoid social crises and inequalities. Judy Hay, a contemporary medium and psychic, has made detailed predictions about global events, including the COVID-19 pandemic and the conflicts between Russia and Ukraine. She also warned of the challenges and advances that artificial intelligence will bring to society, highlighting the need for responsibility and ethics in the use of these technologies. These stories, visions, and prophecies show us that as humanity advances technologically, ethical and spiritual issues continue to be of utmost importance. What do you think of these predictions and stories? Leave your comments and share your opinions. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and comment to support our work. To the next. The impact of artificial intelligence, something Judy Hay mentioned in her predictions. You may have already noticed how technology is increasingly present in our lives, right? From virtual assistants on your cell phone to cars that drive themselves. This is amazing, but it can also be scary. We need to ensure that these technologies are used fairly and responsibly. Participating in debates, supporting policies that promote ethics in technology, and educating ourselves about the impacts of AI are important steps we can all take. And what about Rudolf Steiner's predictions about spirituality? We live in such a busy world, with so many things happening at the same time, that we often forget to take care of our inner self. Taking time to meditate, reflect, or simply be in contact with nature can help us find balance and peace. We don't need much for this, just desire and discipline. Hildegard von Bingen also left us with a warning about taking care of our planet. Climate change is a reality, and we can all do our part to help. Simple things like recycling, saving water and energy, and supporting companies that have sustainable practices make a big difference. Remember, every little action counts. And speaking of love and harmony, Sai Baba's words are an invitation to be more empathetic and understanding. In times of so much division, we need to remember that, deep down, we all want the same things: love, peace, and happiness. Small acts of kindness, listening more and judging less, can help build a better world for everyone. As we reflect on these predictions, it's important to remember that we have the power to shape our future. Our daily choices have an impact. So, how about starting today? Let's act ethically, take care of our planet, seek inner balance, and treat everyone with love and respect. Now, I want to leave you with some questions to think about. How can you use technology more ethically? What can you do to take better care of the environment? And how can you be kinder and more understanding in your everyday life? Leave your answers in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends and family. Together we can make the difference. Before finishing, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for having accompanied us this far. I hope these stories and reflections have been inspiring for you. Remember, the future is in our hands, and we can make it amazing with our actions. Let's think about Judy Hayes' prediction about artificial intelligence and its impact. Imagine a world where machines do almost everything, from driving our cars to taking care of our health. This may seem a little scary, but it also brings a lot of opportunities. You may start to wonder, how can I use this technology to improve my life and the lives of those around me? Perhaps you can learn more about AI, participate in projects that use technology for good, or even support companies that are developing these innovations ethically. And what about Rudolf Steiner's predictions of spiritual transformation? In such a digitally connected world, we can easily get lost in so many notifications and information. But by taking time for ourselves, we can find a balance. Think about small daily practices that can help, like meditating for a few minutes, writing in a journal, or simply spending time outdoors. These small actions can make a big difference to your inner peace. Hildegard von Bingen's predictions about natural disasters also remind us of the importance of taking care of our planet. Have you ever thought about how small changes in your daily life can help? Simple things like separating trash for recycling, saving water when brushing your teeth, or taking shorter showers can have a big impact. Additionally, you can get involved in community projects that aim for sustainability and environmental protection. Every small gesture counts and can inspire others to do the same. And of course, Sai Baba's words about love and harmony are a powerful reminder that despite our differences, we all want to live in a world of peace and respect. Think about how you can be more empathetic and understanding of those around you. Maybe it's listening more closely to a friend, helping someone in need, or simply being kind in your everyday life. Small acts of kindness can create a ripple effect and make the world a better place for everyone. As we reflect on these stories and predictions, remember that the future is created by our actions today. Every choice we make, every action we take, contributes to the world we are building. And that starts with you. Let's think together about practical ways to apply these lessons. How can you use technology more ethically? What can you do to protect the environment? And how can you be kinder and more understanding in your daily interactions? Leave your answers in the comments. I really want to hear what you have to say. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends and family. Together, we can inspire each other and make a difference. I want to thank you once again for being here with me. I hope these stories and reflections have touched you in some way. Remember, each of us has the power to create a better future. Let's use this power wisely and compassionately. Returning to artificial intelligence. Maybe you wonder, how can I, an ordinary person, make a difference in this advanced field? Well, the answer lies in how you use technology. For example, you can choose to use tools and applications that respect your privacy and data. You can support initiatives that promote the ethical use of AI and even participate in online discussions about the future of technology. Small actions like this can add up to a significant impact. Now, about spirituality and inner balance that Rudolf Steiner spoke about. We often feel overwhelmed by the fast pace of modern life. Finding time for yourself may seem difficult, but it is essential. How about starting with something simple, like turning off your cell phone for an hour a day and using that time to do something you love? It could be reading a book, going for a walk, or just meditating. These breaks can renew your energy and improve your mental health. What about taking care of the planet, inspired by Hildegard von Bingen? The climate crisis is real, but each of us can do our part to help. Have you ever thought about creating a vegetable garden at home, even a small one? Growing your own herbs and vegetables not only helps the environment, but also brings a sense of fulfillment and connection to nature. Another idea is to participate in cleaning efforts in your community or support green policies. Remember, every act of sustainability counts. Sai Baba's words about love and harmony are also very powerful. The world could be a better place if each of us made a small effort to be kinder and more understanding. Have you tried smiling at a stranger today? Or thank someone sincerely? These small gestures can brighten someone's day and create a ripple effect of kindness. Let's commit to being the change we want to see in the world. And now, to finish, I would like to invite you to reflect on how you can apply these lessons in your daily life. What small but significant changes can you make? Maybe you decide to be more conscious about your use of technology, dedicate more time to self-care, or become more involved in environmental causes. Or maybe you choose to spread more love and kindness around you. Share your ideas and actions in the comments. I really want to know what you think and how you are making a difference. And of course, if you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends and family. Together, we can inspire each other and create a movement for positive transformation. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here with me. I hope these stories and reflections have touched you in some way and that you feel inspired to take action. Remember, the future is made by our actions today. Let's use our power to create a more just, loving, and sustainable world. Let's think a little more about the importance of taking care of the environment. Have you ever stopped to think about how small actions can have big impacts? Imagine if every person in your community decided to plant a tree or reduce their use of plastic. This would create a positive,